Hello everyone, welcome to FPL Subs. In today's video we have the below topics: Game Week 15 and 16 points and analysis, Game Week 17 team and transfers. For the Game Week 15 Dream Team, this is all about the differentials. Only one player above 10% is included in Dream Team, that is Bruno Fernandes, who is heavily owned and performing continuously well. From the differentials, I am not convinced by any of them to be getting chance in my team except maybe Saka due to his fixtures. But Arsenal form is hanging around here and there, and even his selection in my team is not certain at that moment. But I do fancy a 5.5 midfielder in my team, and considering few of the players, which I will discuss later. 2 weeks back I get rid of Watkins and get Adams, who has given me few returns before making it away in my wildcard. As I told in my last video, I will continue to have 2 strikers and maybe for most of the season left. One of them will be premium as Kane or Vardy, and other will be Bamford or Antonio as a low budget option. Sigurdsson, Gundogan, Ndombele, I do not fancy them as good FPL assets, and even I am not going for Dankhaus or Bednarek. As for my defense, I am in for Spurs, Manchester City and Leicester City options, and maybe a Burnley player as a backup. We transferred out Man City defender to Chelsea once their fixture and form turn around. Messier is a good choice, but I have selected Arsenal goalkeeper for next 8 to 10 game weeks until I use my second wildcard. For my team, I made one free transfer in Game Week 15 and transferred out Bruno for Mane, which has cost me 3 points. But the main mistake I made is keeping Saïss as a last bench option even after Taylor, who was facing an attacking team like Leeds. James played despite of his injury and was looking nowhere near his form and fitness. Chelsea conceded 3 goals to Arsenal and James made 0 contribution and only got 1 point, blocking my Saïss substitution, and cost me 9 points. Matter got even worse when plenty of my attacking assets are booked named Zaha and DCL, who will both make away in my wildcard. Please have a look my wildcard video if you have not watched already, where I thoroughly described my plan for blank and double game weeks. Link given in description. My final game week 15 point is 42, which is just average and cost me a 75k rank drop overall. Game week 16 Dream Team has shown us, oh wait, is it Dream Team or Leeds team? It has shown us a mini Leeds team with 6 of their players. De Gea gained a spot first time in Dream Team, a surprising Arsenal defender. Southampton and Burnley also kept it tight at back, and as a result both got 1 player each in Dream Team. Giroud is the only striker who got a goal other than Leeds strikers. It has also given us a strange formation of 5-2-3, which is also unfamiliar and reflects the unfamiliar results of the game week. 8 clean sheets from 16 available is also quite a landmark itself, and 2 cancelled fixtures has made it tough for all the managers, which made it a very low average game week and nightmare for few of the managers who, despite playing good all season, missed a cup qualification solely caused by game week 16 results. Let us quickly forget that Game Week 16 even happened and skip my overall point section, which is exactly the average of 37. Who don't know, this is after I activated my wildcard in Game Week 16 and included 3 Spurs players. Nothing to explain here. I even have 1 City asset and finally only able to feed 10 players, from which 2 are Sheffield United players. Bowen got benched, Taylor got injured, where Burnley kept a clean sheet and I missed those points. Captain Salah blanked for consecutive 2 weeks, and I doubt it may be due to the transfer rumors entertained by Klopp. Except this, there is nothing to talk about my team. Let's move on with my new rank of 550k. I'm not sure about the cup qualification as the official website is still getting updated. As you can see in my wildcard team, I finally went for the Bruno model instead of Mane model, with forward line of Kane and Bamford. The significant changes I made from the draft team is the change in formation, selected a 3-5-2 formation with both Bowen and Neto. Neto I think will be better than a 6 million forward with his form and fixtures. And 3 core midfielders are Salah, Bruno and Son. In defense, as I told, I went for Spurs, Manchester City and Leicester City options with a Burnley player as a backup, where I missed out Dallas for 0.1 due to my carelessness while making transfers. I mistakenly transferred out Salah and lost all his price rises, which massively affect my Dallas transfer. I could still got him instead of Justin or Stones, especially Stones, as I do not like any City option long term, but I also want a City defender in blank game week 18, hence Stones stayed, whom I will definitely transfer out in future for a Chelsea or West Ham option depending on their form that time. I have already discussed that I am reluctant to use any of my chip during blank game week 18 or double game week 19, and I am confident to stick to that decision after the recent cancellation of fixtures. I have not made any transfer till now, and most probably I will not make any even with the injury to Taylor. Ampadu against Crystal Palace will come from my bench, and in front line there is no urgency except Bowen. I don't know his current situation and will hopefully get more information by double game week and then will take action accordingly. Let me tell you my transfer plan very briefly for blank game week, which I will discuss thoroughly in game week 18 video. My initial transfer plan for game week 18 is bringing in Sterling or KDB for Salah depending upon Pep rotation in the upcoming City matches. Salah do not have a fixture in game week 18, and as I don't have any money stuck to him, I will get him out for City midfielder. This will give me 9 players in blank game week, hopefully given there is no unwanted injuries or rotation or cancellation. So I will have 2 free transfers in game week 19 and move between assets more easily, or may use a mini wildcard with a hit. This is my full squad without making any transfers. I most probably will captain Salah and Bruno will be his deputy in this game week. I personally think this will be the template captain selection for most of the season until they face each other. Spurs having a great fixture is a strong consideration for armband, but I will not hand them armband. The best they can get is a vice captaincy for Kane that I will decide after the press conferences. Hope I have given you full team and transfer details and have thoroughly discussed my thoughts for wildcard selection. If you like the content, please like the video and subscribe the channel. Also, please comment about your thoughts so that I can improve the content more and come with more videos with your inspiration and suggestions. I am planning to discuss more on blank and double game week along with cheap and transfer plans. Till then, take care and goodbye from me. Please do like, comment, share the video and please subscribe the channel before leaving. More videos are planned and your involvement will be highly appreciated. Goodbye for now to all my fellow subs. Keep enjoying and see you in the next video.